something really subtle, a nice face. I have already did my concealing placement, as you can see. Color corrected everything and placed a little bit of priming concealer situation on some blemishes. Now I'm going to start to blend out this concealer that I'm going to be using under my concealer shade. So you know the repertoire, and I don't have to really tell you about much of my products that I'm using anymore because you guys have been with me for a while now, so you know. But you know how I do this part. I usually put a lighter concealer under my skin tone if I want a little bit more of a highlighted look, a more softer look, and that's what we're gonna go for today because the days lately have been rainy and I want to just give myself a little bit of color and softness to go back into the sun with and really do me a service to my complexion. So that's what we're going to do, and that's what we're doing now. So I'm going to blend this out first with a little bit of skin tone on top of this in a minute. And this blends out like butter. This happens to be one of the cheapest concealers that I own. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. I'm not even sure if they sell this anymore, but I'm pretty sure they do at Ulta. That's where I got this one from a while back. But yeah, they still sell this one, I believe so. So I'm gonna just blend that right into this place, and I'm going to bring that darker concealer about right here into that, just so I can bring my skin tone balance back. And this is a great concealer brush that I love to use. It gets everything really blended out really good and seamlessly flat. I'm going to just add a little bit of shadow on top of this to set it in place. You guys know how I do my thing. So that's what we're going to do today. I want to go to the store and pick up some things for my beauty queens and my coverage cuts so we can all get into some new things, which will be the vibes of the end of the summer. And I wanted to just grab some things, so that's what we'll be doing. That's what we'll be doing right now. Before I add my color, I'm just gonna go in with my dual complexion brush that you all know I love to use. And I'm going to blend out this amazing skin tint that's on the outer skirts of my face so I can wrap this complexion seamlessly together. And I like to do this in a stippling motion so I can get an even pay of color. And this sits well on the skin, like through an all day situation, like type of busy day for me. This has been a product that I can trust to go through all day and not worrying about getting too greasy and things of that nature. But as you know, I'm a more of a dry skin tone, so maybe that's why. And this is more like a glowy skin tint, so it's really nice on my skin. This is the glowy filter skin tint I use. It has no SPF in it. That's the only thing. You have to use your own SPF, but that's what I prefer because I can then go in with a SPF that's like 50 or better. But yeah, I don't mind it not being in my cosmetic makeup bag unless it's something like this. then I'll take this with me everywhere I go. This is a 30 SPF from Mary Kay. I wear this under, like today, I'm wearing this um, because this doesn't have any SPF in it. That's an everyday SPF that I wear. And it's only 30 and it works marvelous. So yeah, that's the one I have on today. And you can see how it sits well with everything else, and that how that concealer went right well with that. It made amazing for amazing coverage. Do you not see? Like, that's amazing. So while we're looking amazing, I'm also going to add a little bit of shadow because this is just a very, very subtle look. Let's do some shadow. And I also want to add just a little bit of my contouring color that I like to use, my Hydro Stay Concealer. I like to do this for more of a little bit of coverage and more of a contoured look. So this is one of the best things if I'm not going to use a creamy bronzer also. So I'm just going to dab that on the forehead so I can blend that out before we add our amazing shadows to lock in my eyelids and everything with that. A little bit of concealer we use, and this only use a little bit of this on my forehead because it works like a moisturizer, so it'll keep your forehead like Botox kind of, and not too many wrinkles. It's great for the forehead. So yeah, this is the only concealer I like to put on around my forehead area. Alright, and then I just come in a stippling manner, rocking back and forth here to add that depth. Really lightly tapping, contouring my cheeks at the lowest point where I usually contour it. And this is like really a good way to blend out this product as well because it blends really good into the skin and it does amazing with the coverage. And it melts into the skin, and then I just take the sides up to about the jawline and down around my neck. This is going to hold me all day until I want to wash my face off. So a lot of these products do self-set, but I'm still going to add a bit of setting powder just in my smile lines and where I get shiny. And that adds that glow and that blood flow color back to the face. And you just want to tap out the edges. And it gives me a more bronzier look. So I'm going to place that there really quickly. And I'm going to come in here with my amazing brush, and I'm going to just grab this light brown color, and I like to just lay that on my crease and wipe it across. You see I get a nice wash of color like that. I'm going to do the exact same thing to this side and wipe it across. And you just want to blend it up into the crease to give it a little bit more shape, and it looks something like amazing bronzer application, right? Then I come into this more so goldish color, and I wipe that at the bottom of my eye, on both eyes. We want that. That looks amazing. You see how that looks? I'm going to come here, I'm going to grab my fluffy brush and I'm going to pat that in place, right? I'm going to take a little bit of this brown shadow and I'm going to apply that on the bottom of my eye, just for some color. Just like the top of our eye, and this also helps me to set my under eye without having to use too much powder. Right? Amazing. So I like to go into my eyes with a little bit of shadow. So I don't have to do anything that's too caked, and I like to just go into my smile line with those two browns here. A little bit of depth. And you're gonna buff that out. That looks amazing. Just like a powder bronzer I would use. Then I'm going to go in with my favorite press powder, the Neutrogena skin clearing mineral powder. This one, so I like to go in this. Where I get shiny. And a little oily. And it brightens you up. Get the top lip and the bottom of the chin, from the neck, just grand. Forehead, I do just to tap it in case I want to put like a snapback on. Buff it around the hairline. Grand, 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 grand. So, for my finishing touch, I would like to come in with my cream to powder foundation. And you guys have been seeing me do this for a while now, just to lighten up the inner parts of my face. This amazing color. It does not crease under the eyes, but it keeps the eyes like really bright and young. I love this. From Nicka K. This is their cream to powder formula. So if you ever see this in your beauty supply store or Ulta or wherever they sell this one at, I believe I got this at Beauty Supply. Grab it. Grab it. Grab it. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. These two did not disappoint me at all yet. Amazing. So I'm gonna grab my fluffier brush just to dip into this bronzy brown color at the bottom, and I'm just going to swipe a bit of that right under my brow and fluff it out to go over top of that bronze color, because I want some shimmer up there, like right here. It does this thing there that when it hits the light, it's so pretty. And the last time I tried to film in the store, I'll try to do it this time, but last time I tried to do it, somebody's child was crying, so I was like, I don't like filming in the store, and I couldn't really hear myself talking. So if it's clear, we'll do that this time. But if it's not, you girls know I'm not scared to put the phone away. Because I don't want to have that in you guys' ears, like people screaming in the background and stuff like that. And it's not to be rude about people because they get to enjoy their shopping experience too. And that's what I really care about more so than seeming like this is a fairy tale experience, you know what I mean? So I let them have their privacy. But if it's like too loud, I won't film. And just dusting a little bit of shadow right under here to get any excess concealer cleaned up. And this also helps to fuse out any excess in the creases. If you don't know, a light buffing of the brush back and forth under the eye fat part, it's like really been helping me to not have so many creases under my eyes because I still have a lot of baby fat under my eyes. So natural creasing is not a bother, but I just don't like that big creasing. So now I'm going to take this little detailed brush and I'm going to come into this amazing shimmer right here, right? And I like to place this bad guy right under here, under my lashes, right under my lashes, like on that eye fat, so I can have a glitter. I'm not really too worried about putting it on the corners of my eye, just so much on the eye fat. That's my thing, like right here under my lashes. Yeah, that's been my thing lately. So I'm gonna take this little brush right here and I'm just gonna smoke out my bottom hairs again so I can add that intense blackness without disrupting this glitter shadow. And this is a trick I've learned through trial and error. Because sometimes you will cover your hairs doing certain shadows, but if you have a good mascara, just go over it with a shadow and it'll darken right back up. And it gives you that gradient that looks really nice and really light. And you see how the under eye is like definition. You still have the natural gradient of color. Like I love that with the eye fat, and then it's like so glittery, like it's so like soft and glitter. Like that's like one of my favorite things to do. So then I'm gonna dip into this highlight color and I'm going to lightly tap this here and on the other side the same place. This is where I like to place those highlighted colors, and on the inside with a bucket brush so we can add light and depth. Then we can go on the inside right here and disperse that shadow. Look at that. The inside is just glitter, so much glitter happening. And then we have the bronziness of the other shades meeting here. So much definition. Oh, that is so pretty when you really, really look into it. Voila. Okay, lip, and we're all done. We haven't done this in a while. Obsession by Beauty Creations, and it's almost done. Just on the top lip right here on the Cupid's bow. Right? And my Beauty Creations just for a farewell. pH changing lip oil from Beauty Creations. So this gives everybody their own independent type of color. And then I'm going to also top off just a little bit more since it's gone and we're done. And I just picked up some new liners. So I'll be going through those and throwing away the old ones. But that's the look, you guys. I really, really love this. This is like amazing. I'm gonna change my clothes now and just do a couple of jewels. And, or I might leave this baby tee on. I could do a baby tee today because I haven't wore this out yet. But right now I just have on some brown jean pants, which are these really cute swanny pants. I could do some jeans in this shirt, and that's what I might do. Almost sneezed. I'm gonna set my face for a quick outing. This right here never fails. Never fails. Just buff this little highlight. This is like really gorgeous. The more I back up and like you see everything, it's really gorgeous. This makes everything sit in place. Everything will sit in place. So I think I'm gonna do like a light jean, and I'll show you guys what I'm gonna do before I leave out. I'll show you the jeans. I'm not gonna be sure if you can see my feet. I'll show you the jeans though. I'll do jeans. Because I won't probably load this until tonight. That was amazing. So amazing. We're gonna do that. Let me go get my pair of jeans I'm gonna wear. So I was gonna do this baby tee. And these jeans I have on right here. And I'm probably gonna do some Nikes, but I wanted to do a nice body fragrance. This is the Vanilla and Jasmine limited edition body care body mist. I don't know what brand this is, but I got this from a gift. My mom got this from TJ Maxx. It smells amazing. It's like a jelly you spray on you. Cause you know I'm into like jellies and body mists like with shimmer in it, and it smells beautiful. So it's very hydrating. And we have a baby tee on, so we have to get some moisture on the arms. And I don't want anything heavy, so this is what we're going to be wearing. That's my fragrance for today. I'm going to go on the neck as well. And on my tummy. Just a little glow and a little shine and shimmer. So that's that. And these are the jewelry we have on. And I'm going to put a necklace on as well. I'm going to do this amazing necklace that I got for my birthday. It's a D. With a seashell in it because you know how fluid the girl is. She's a mermaid. So this is amazing. I love this gold today, and Pandora on the wrist. I'm gonna just keep it simple for today. That's the way we're gonna keep it. We're doing a little 1-2 mixed metals, but I'm gonna keep it simple with that as well. So now I'm gonna put my shoes on and we're gonna get out the door. The shoes we're doing are Vapor Max today, Vapor Max tomorrow, Vapor Max forever. It's tea. So from my home to yours, let's get out this door and have a great day the Demi way. So everything looks good, right? Body's tea. High-waisted is the way to a brown-skinned girl's heart that is in shape. We love us to have a midsection, a nasty midsection, girl. So yeah, that's what we got. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Be blessed.